Well, obviously, it is the new year, which means lots of new changes for the world. But there is one thing that has not changed.
The Bears still suck. 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 They really, 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 really suck. Yes, the Bears still suck.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your man, Clockboy Bales, and welcome to another edition of Wisco Sports. Oh my goodness, we have the bye, everybody. What a season it has been. The Packers finished the season with a 13-3 record after defeating the Chicago Bears 35-16. Pretty much, Aaron Rodgers has solidified his performance, and obviously I think he well deserves MVP. There's no debate whatsoever. There's not really much to talk about, but it's exciting. It's exciting. Obviously, Saints and Seahawks both won too. It didn't matter. All we needed to do was win today's game, and I think Aaron Rodgers was ready from the start. Now, obviously, I want to talk a little bit about what I expect. Obviously, I think I'm going to be making my predictions video for playoffs sometime next week. And, it's going to be nice not having to watch the Packers play. It's going to be nice getting a bye. Home field advantage for the next 2 weeks, obviously, if that happens. Hopefully, we don't pull a 2011. But I'm excited. I am absolutely excited. Aaron Rodgers, started the half going 10 out of 10. He had himself an extraordinary day. How about this for a day? He was obviously the MVP of today's game. I don't think there's any question. 9 out of 24, 240 yards, 4 touchdowns, only 1 sack, and a 147.9 quarterback rating. Pretty much, he's awesome. Aaron Jones, 11 carries, 42 yards, and a touchdown. On the air, Valdez-Scantling, 2 catches for 87 yards and a touchdown. Devontae Adams, 6 catches, 46 yards and a touchdown. He tied Sterling Sharp's record for touchdown catches in a season and passed his record of receptions in a season, something he should have done 2 years ago, but that didn't happen. Despite even missing 2.5 games, it pretty much is unbelievable that Adams was just able to do that. Aaron Jones, 4 catches for 43 yards. Robert Tonyan, 2 catches for 18 and a touchdown. 2 catches for 17 for Lazard. And the first touchdown catch of the career. 1 catch for 13 yards for Dominique Daphne, the guy who he picked up, obviously because of Sternberger's injury. He had his first career touchdown today. 14 tackles for Chris Barnes. Pretty much, he is unbelievable, super underrated, and having himself a phenomenal game. 14 tackles for Chris Barnes, 8 solo, 1 tackle for loss. Darnell Savage, 10 tackles for 8. Kevin King, 10 for 7. Amos, 9 for 7. As well as the game-sealing interception. Everybody else really did a great job with tackling the ball. On the Bears side, Mitchell Trubisky went 33 out of 42 for 252 yards and an interception. On the ground, David Montgomery, 22 carries for 69 yards and a touchdown. On the air, Darnell Mooney, 11 catches, 83 yards. David Montgomery, 9 for 63. Cole Kmet, 7 for 41. Allen Robinson only was held to 2 catches for 37 yards. Really great job by Jari Alexander, really locking him down. Someone he always struggled. The Bears finished the season 8-8, and believe it or not, the Cardinals actually lost because Kyler Murray just can't stop getting injured. So Cardinals season is over, and just like that, the Chicago Bears have actually made the playoffs, which I did not think would happen. So if the Bears beat the Saints next week, we get to play them again, which honestly, I really just don't hope that happens. I don't want to play them again. I really don't want to play them again. But if we had to play them again, I guess we had to remind them again who's better. Personally, but how about the Packers? I'm not going to say. At first, I was going to be like, this defense is terrible. Like, I'm like, everyone's talking about it. Like, we started, Bears went down. So, like, starting out with this game, I'm thinking Packers got to win this. And then, Packers technically took control in the first half. Ended the first half. 3 touchdowns for Rodgers. All went to different people. Rodgers just looked phenomenal. 10 out of 10, as I said. And then in the second half, we had the ball. First play, they tried to bomb to Scantling. He dropped the ball, and of course we went 3 and out. Several times, the Bears could have picked off Rodgers. Don't know how he did not get picked off. But you know what? We were able to pull through. Bears went down, scored a field goal. Bears kept having the ball. They kept going down the field, and I'm like, oh, crap, the defense is going through. And then we kept stopping them on 3rd down and shorts, and then they had to keep going for it. 4th down, and then they decided to pass on a 4th down, and they threw an incomplete pass, and we got the ball. And from that moment, we hardly had the ball at all in the 3rd quarter. We only had it like 2 times, and of course it didn't work out. But Rodgers went down. We score a touchdown. Very next drive, Trubisky has about 3 minutes something left to go, and then he throws a pick. We get another touchdown, and I think that one technically iced it, and then we basically ended it as it was. It's just a thing. You really are excited for what you have on your team and what you have, but being a Packer fan just means so much. I'm so excited that this is where we stand. One more game's on tonight. We got, obviously, Washington taking on the Eagles. Washington needs this win to get into the playoffs. And then, obviously, after this game, everything's going to be set. And pretty soon, I'll be coming out with my first playoff prediction video. More teams to go over, so that's the good thing. But, yeah, that's that. I don't really need to talk about much, but, it's going to be tough because everybody is anticipating that we are going to be playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, everybody is anticipating that is what's going to happen because, first off, the Bears are playing the Saints. The Saints don't usually do well in the playoffs, but in my opinion, the Saints should beat the Bears. They just should, at home especially. And then you got the Rams, who just look god-awful, taking on Seattle, who beat them last time. It's going to be the same thing. And then you got Tampa Bay taking on whoever comes out of the East. Likely a free win for Tampa Bay. It's going to be tough. I mean, hopefully this is the last. I don't want this to be the last video where I say this is a win and then we lose. But I want to keep positive thoughts. I want to keep positive mindsets and just I want to keep winning this one. I know that we can do it. Yeah, but being a Packer fan has just got me super hyped. But it's nice that we get to rest. The second bye, we just got the bye again, and you know what? It's great. Gives time to rest up Rodgers. Coming off that MVP season, 48 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Right? That if I'm correct. Yeah, 48 touchdowns. Yeah, I'm losing my mind a little bit, but yeah, I mean, he's MVP. I mean, there's other people that you can think are MVP, like Patrick Mahomes, but he obviously struggled in the second half of the season. And then Derrick Henry's had a great season, but, he's not... I wouldn't give him the MVP only because of Aaron Rodgers has given the Packers, something. But it's going to be exciting to what comes because playoffs are one of the most important times. This is where Rodgers can shine and Adams can shine, and obviously last year, we had a really struggling team, but we were able to win one game last year. I think we have an offense that can really do it, but the thing is, they are going to come into the cold, whatever team plays. If it's Tampa, oh boy. But whatever comes through our way, if they come into Lambeau Field, it's going to be a tough game for them. It's going to be a tough game. That's something that we all know. It's going to be tough. Obviously, everybody's saying this is Drew Brees' last season, so he's going to want a big run. Tom Brady, this could be his last. I mean, everyone's saying he'll be back next year, but you never know. But And then, you know, Philip Rivers did make it in for the Colts, so, you know, obviously this could be, you know, the same thing. This could be his last season, so he'll try to make a run for the Colts, but, and same thing, maybe Big Ben, a run for him. And then the Browns made the playoffs for the first time ever, for like years, so that congratulations out to them. So yeah, this is exciting. Obviously, I'll come into it later. I didn't really have much to talk about because we won the bye. We beat the Bears, even though I was, you know, no, not to be hard on Bears fans, but I was kind of hoping they would miss the playoffs. But it's whatever. We beat them twice this season, so maybe we'll have to play them again. I don't know. The team, obviously, whoever it comes down to playing what team, I hope it ends up being the Rams because they're just injury depleted, and that'd be great. Yeah, so that's that. So anyways, usually my videos run from like 15 to 20 minutes long, but I just passed the 10-minute mark. So anyways, it's American Club Boy Bills, and I'm signing off. So obviously I'll be back with another video to talk about playoffs predictions and stuff like that. And, you know, I don't really want to. I was going to do a regular season and obviously give my awards for like who was best and who's worst on the team for regular season, but I think I'd rather wait until playoffs are over to definitely determine that because things could change. But I don't think it really matters. Anyways, it's just Man Club Boy Bales. Stay safe. Be smart, and of course, as always, go pack go. We will see you next time.
Yes, the Bears still